Hey guys, this is Josh. I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to talk about Gibby and how to win as him, but I do want to ask you guys something. What do you guys like or dislike about Gibby? Just for example, I love his shield, but what I dislike about him that he's thick, that he takes all the shots, that he takes me down real quick. He's a huge target, but overall I love the player. But let me know in the comment below just to create some dialogue, some conversation, and see what you guys think. Now, let's get to the video. Hola amigos, this is Josh. I'm back again with another video. Today I'm talking about Gibby and how to win as him. If you're a newbie, thank you for visiting us. If you're an existing, welcome back. So, today I'm going to show you guys gameplay on how I win with Gibby. Also talking about the tips and tricks that I talked about in my first video regarding Gibby. And just kind of give you guys like gameplay, the style, positioning, and everything as I kind of give you guys voiceover of this current matchup. But before I do, please subscribe, like, comment below. Let me know what you guys like, dislike about Gibby. And now let me get to this video. So obviously you guys saw during the beginning, we landed here. And the sole purpose here is for us to find, the good loot that fits our needs. Making sure we get the good loadout, and making sure we get the gun that we want. You might fall into a situation where you get a Mozambique. Again, I mention this all the time, no pun intended. It's just a weapon that I just don't like. But, sticking with a gun that you do, or just picking up that gun just to make sure you have something to defend yourself is critical. Obviously, in this train yard area, we're lucky enough to actually have this whole area for ourselves for a couple of minutes. So we're able to kind of loot around, get everything that we need, build up our inventory before some action actually appears. And we're actually lucky that this train actually appears and we actually are able to get our shields to the next level, which is purple. And now we're going to have 2 purples and 1 gold. So we're pretty much goated in terms of having everything we need to go against anyone. So, especially getting this type of tier shield at the beginning of a matchup is critical because it'll separate you from the rest, and definitely increase the longevity of you lasting till the end game, which is pretty much the final part of you either losing or winning and becoming the champion. So again, your whole goal here is to find everything that you need. For those of you that don't know Gibby, he has his 3 abilities. His passive being the shield. So when he ADSs, or when you're aiming, a shield pops up, which is only for Gibby, and it protects him. It kind of inflicts some damage before it hits you, which is a great passive to have. And then he has his bubble shield, which is pretty much, he launches a dome, which your teams could go inside, take cover, pop out, shoot, back in, cover, and also use the shield, the bubble shield, to recharge, which replenishes at a faster rate if you're inside than being outside. And then the last one is his ultimate, which is like a missile bombardment, which is a great way to inflict damage, or also create a deterrent to push off enemies to a different area, distract them. There's many ways you can use that ultimate, not just to inflict damage. So again, we're in this area. If I'm correct, I think in this area we're going to be here pretty much throughout the match, which usually you want to rotate, you want to move around. But we're lucky enough to actually be in position where the circle pretty much ends nearby. So we're lucky to just stay in position. Again, also, these are randoms. These aren't people that I've actually teamed up before. These are some randoms that I just picked up in play. And it's always critical to find teams that are really good. So here you saw me, I dropped a dome. And now I'm going against Wraith. Obviously, we're shielding up inside the bubble to increase the time. And now, I'm just trying to inflict as much damage as possible, making sure I have my eyes peeled on the ultimate. I get a Cosket, he throws his ultimate, I give it right back. Again, just making sure we hold positioning, we don't lose sight of our enemies and just take cover. You know, this might be an open spot, but using these containers or rocks helps, and definitely in terms of just like shielding up, covering. And here, you know, my teammate takes down that caustic, and now I'm gonna pretty much wipe him out completely now that he's downed. Which I don't understand how I got that gas, even though I was at a distance, but oh well. But we take him out, so now, you know, we have good positioning. We have some good loot boxes to get anything that we need extra or anything new. Always make sure you guys are doing this at a fast pace, because there could always be another team coming from a different angle, a third party, which you'll see right now. Grenades. So if we didn't move quickly, we would have been pretty much knocked. So now this is critical. By me dropping this dome, it helps my team replenish their shields, but also use it as a cover, which on my first video for Gibby, you can use the pop in, pop out technique of shooting, getting back, shooting, getting back in, out, backing in, backing out, you know, whatever it may be. You know, use the dome as a double-sided shield. So not necessarily just staying inside and popping from the front. Go back, go around, angle. It'll really work its wonders. So make sure you guys use it to its full potential. Again, you know, we're holding positioning. We don't want to press. If we did, I'm pretty sure we'd have been wiped out. So we're holding our positioning. Again, have a really, really good teammates that are holding their end of the stick. So, you know, I'm just trying to apply pressure, show that we're here. We're not backing down. And these teams are at the top containers, the containers that are in the ceilings. Those guys, that's where they're at right now. So my goal is to pretty much press as much as I can. Obviously, I know I have my tactical, the dome ready when I need to. So always make sure you know you have these abilities ready to go, and not forget. Again, I'm trying to move around to try to find anything that I might need. Again, I have time. Obviously, I have some good teammates that are pressing as well. We do see that the enemies are going to the other container on the opposite end, as I'm trying to get everything that we need to continue the push. Obviously, we have a pathy that, you know, creates a connection to the top container. So we start making the move. But my goal is to pretty much kind of not always stick with a squad, but, you know, show that we're in other angles, show that we're applying pressure. Because if we go all in one position, that gives the team a one-up. You know, we like to kind of spread it around, but know what you're doing too, because at these type of situations, you're going to get knocked, especially if there's a third party or they see that you're, you know, a lone wolf, then it's an easy kill. But again, good teammates. Now, this is a mistake that I made on the ultimate, because the ceiling, the equipment, everything up there blocks my missiles, but it's okay. At least it kind of scares them in a way, but it doesn't do much, which is fine. We're still going at it. We're still trying to apply pressure and make sure we make the great plays. Again, continue to move, continue to find cover, make sure to get everything you need. Obviously, I have my RE45, so I'm not really worried about ammo. I just wish I had more for the hemlock. And again, apply pressure as needed. Obviously, the ring is closing, so the team enemy is actually moving to a different part. I'm just trying to look, you know, make sure we don't move too soon. But now we keep moving. We will see eventually that the team is by this bridge where the train station goes. Right there. Obviously, having the upper hand here on being on high ground obviously is a win-win. If you're on the ground, you're at the high level, you'll definitely always win most of the time. And my team does a great job here at taking down that opponent. But then we still have the pathy and a lifeline, which is a pathy coming up right here. Just inflict some damage, ping them, drop the dome just in case my team needs it. I needed it just in case I didn't get wiped. And then we do catch the lifeline right here in the corner. Bam, out. So again, just keep applying pressure, keep making moves, loot as needed, get everything that you need, because right now the ring is closing little by little. and there could be another team kind of hunting us down. So just make sure you guys move and don't stay stuck too long. I should have taken that Kraber, but not much of a sniper person, but I am getting good at it now. But I want to make sure my teammates can actually get it, because usually, obviously in a 3 squad, there's usually someone within your team that's actually going to be good with sniper. So always pinging, sharing the wealth is definitely a go-to with any team, whether it's randoms or your friends. Make sure you guys let people know what's in these boxes, because there could be something that they might need. Again, just finding everything I need. I'm pretty much set. I'm pretty much goated. I have my L-Star. Just trying to look for my R301. There we go. My favorite gun in the whole game. I just love its precision and accuracy for me. So now, we're trying to move around. We do find another encounter pretty soon that does pop up right now. And our goal right now is just to pretty much wipe out as quickly as we can, and take out these teams as they appear. And one of the things I mentioned, I think before, is if you guys have a headset, man, that does wonders. Like, this is where I actually start hearing some footsteps, and I use the pings to let them know that I hear something, which obviously is in red. Because usually if you're hearing it from a TV or a monitor, you can't really hear the detail of the noise. So by having these headsets on, man, like right now I can hear, like, okay, hear footsteps, I'm gonna start pinging, which alerts my team, and then I go into action in terms of taking this guy out right now. So having a headset is key for sure in your gaming. So now, my team knows they're up there too, but there's actually a Bangalore right here. Bam, you're out. The L-Star, great gun. Definitely recommend it if you haven't used it. It takes some practice, but it's a really good gun. Now this part here, I don't know how I missed this right now. Rev's tactical right there. Bam, like he just threw it at me, but I didn't even get damage at all, or even kind of get my alt stopped. But again, I guess it's maybe my gameplay. Now here we see the Octane, we take him out, easy kill, he flies out, done. I know that the team is there in the middle. What I try to do is throw my alt, knowing it's just them, it's us versus them. I just kind of create a little deterrent, inflict damage, kind of get them separated, and then while my team is pressing on the other guy that they find, and then we eventually do win the matchup, and we're lucky enough to win here. So again, in this matchup here, you don't see me rack up a lot of kills, but you will see that I actually got over 1k damage, which is really good. As long as you can get 1k and above, that's really good. Nothing wrong with like 500 or 800, but I always like getting that 1k and above. But you're able to see through the stats, we got 3, I got 3 kills, 1,000, 4 kills, another 5 kills there. Well-rounded team, and we played really well. And using Gibby's tactics as needed is critical. If you're not using the bubble shield, his passive, his ultimate on the appropriate times, you can kind of see the missed opportunity. And as you guys play him, you guys will know and get comfortable with his style. And if you're a beginner or an expert level, you guys know that he's a really good character to definitely pick up. He's very fundamentally sound. He's offensive, defensive. Yes, he is thick. He takes a lot of shots, but he's really good. But I'll leave it here, guys. I'll definitely create more content for him as time goes on. But I'd like to mention at the beginning, please subscribe, comment below in terms of what you guys like or dislike about Gibby. Let me know, let the community know, and we'll get to know your guys' insights as well. And I'll leave it here. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and thank you guys for watching. Later.